Just about set for football as we welcome you to SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Southern California. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56, the #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
When you think back to early in training camp, it seemed like every single day there was a report about his health and whether he was practicing or not. But here's a guy that has a ton of NFL experience, Super Bowl winner. I mean, this guy is as talented and as good of a passer as we have seen in the last 20 years in the NFL. So assuming he's healthy, assuming he continues to build and get his physicality back, I know he's getting a little long in the tooth, but make no mistake about it, Matthew Stafford can flat out play.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a first down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet. I like the aggressiveness. Early in the game, right out of the gate, make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Corum. First down and more inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
3 yards.
The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down.
At the 11-yard line.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. That's the left side, pulled in by Higbee. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the Buccaneers 2-yard line.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
They'll try to run it with Williams. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. The shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got it at the 3. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That one. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Rams.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Buccaneers, nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
Well, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Here's carry #1 for Rashad White. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are on the board. It's 7-3.
Buccaneers 3.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard
Rams coming
line.
back out dressed in their new NFL rivalry-inspired uniforms. Midnight mode, as you know, we're in Hollywood, so you have to do a little red carpet fit check here. This is an homage to the greatest show on turf days. A little bit darker blue. They're calling this one Midnight Navy. Yellow on the sleeves. I feel like I'm at an award show. The yellow is the nod to the 70s and 80s Rams. It really is a complete homage to the history of this franchise. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. A throw on the move is caught.
To Devontae Adams. He's knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford.
Matthew Stafford sacked.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
On 2nd down, Baker. They'll set up the screen to White. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about time.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. They get 15 on that game. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st down, Buccaneers.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Rolling right, he's going to run it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
And the Buccaneers.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
At the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 2. Another run here with White. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. It's Otten in motion. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the play off on 3rd and short. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. That's Ibuka in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the 1st down.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Shepard. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
17 yards that time. The number 17.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Shotgun snap and a give to White. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Rams' 16-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Number 9, Emeka Ibuka. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5. Mayfield to throw. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs are on top. It's now 10-7.
Buccaneers 10, Rams 7.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Rams offense headed back to take over once more. Man in motion is Smith. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off play action. It's Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain there of 20. First down, LA.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
They run over center with Williams. He'll take this down inside the 30. Anthony Nelson on the tackle.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now it's Nakua getting the jet sweep. Oh, and he is deep leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd down and
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Throw it on third down, Stafford. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First and 10.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. The motion man is Nakua. Stafford gonna give it to Cora. Good blocking, and he's in. Blake Cora. Touchdown, Rams. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Cardi now to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Rams are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Buccaneers 10.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bucs offense and Emeka Egbuka set to take over once more. Drive begins with a run by White. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Tez Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. On play action, Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with White. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Roger McCreary on the stop. It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. They send a receiver in motion left. Baker to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 10.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Quick slant into the hands of Ibuka.
To number 9, Emeka Ibuka. It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Here's a third down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Tampa Bay.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. To drop this underneath to White. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and goal at the Rams' 5-yard line.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Throwing is Baker. This one caught at the 4. The Rams use their third and final timeout. They'll talk things over before third down. Throwing is Mayfield. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Rashad White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14.
Rams 14.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20. He's taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard
The
line.
Rams offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Cora.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 9
Defense
yards
got
to
lucky
go.
on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Rams.
A huge play just before the half.
1st and 10.
And even 30 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. To return is Tucker. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Now Mayfield. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
4th down.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there.
Tampa Bay.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
1st and 10.
Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's good for a Rams.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
There's a handoff to Cora. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about one. Levante David doing his work on defense.
Second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. He'll drop this down to Cora.
Stafford's pass. Complete to number 22, Blake Cora. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Bucs' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4. On the handoff, this is Cora. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
3. It's third and 1.
They'll try and run it here with Cora. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
2 yards.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Stafford to throw it. That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out.
Turnover on
and
down.
It results in a turnover on down. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with first and 10. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8. Mayfield. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again.
Mayfield's
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad
it's
short.
a gain of 8. Brings up third and inches.
Third and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Bucs first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches. Here's Here's Mayfield. This one on target for Johnson.
Mayfield's pass.
And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run over center with White. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
At the 29-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Tampa Bay.
The motion man is Johnson. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Throw on the run is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 2. On the give, it's White. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal
At the 5-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
McLaughlin now for the extra point.
After.
The kick is good. And the Bucs go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Uh-oh. They get across the 20. Mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own
Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Logan Hall in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
My man.
On the ground, it's Corral. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
3rd and long. The shotgun snap to Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Puka.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Just short of midfield.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Now he'll run it. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
He was taken down by
25 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain
Good
of
for a
25
Buccaneers
yards.
first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
Roger McCreary on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7 and a Buccaneer first down.
Baker to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Second and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Third and 7. Now Mayfield. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Ryan Miller. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
14.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25.
The Rams
Decent
take
field
over
position
first and 10
to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard
Here come the Rams
line.
as their offense trots back onto the field. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That's into the hands of Cora. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Throwing again is Stafford. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on
Result of the
down.
play is a turnover on down.
The Buccaneers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That one is caught by Ibuka. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. A give, and here's White. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Mayfield. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Omar Spates on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Another run here with White. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
White, the ball carrier, taken down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Mayfield. Our pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And the Buccaneers are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
White trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
One more time, it's White. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Baker Mayfield, touchdown Tampa Bay. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
McLaughlin now for the extra point.
After.
It's up and good. And the Bucs tack on one more to their lead.
38, Rams 14.
Here's McLaughlin now, half the score. He'll kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Here's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Play action, Stafford. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Quora. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle by Kalijah Cansey. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Man in motion is Smith. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
throw it. On third down, Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Stafford to throw it. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
11 more yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Second down, it's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 12 yards.
I feel like your quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have a Rams first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Touchdown. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he will not get to the goal line, so no tack it on 2 points. Still a 3-score game, as the difference is 18. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's a give up the middle with White. He's got space inside the 25. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On first down, right back to White. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
They'll go again with White. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
So a win here for the Buccaneers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.